Hey guys, welcome back to RevAtlas. I'm Sandeep, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Dr. Phone software, which is an excellent software for your smartphone, and it has features such as data recovery, which helps recover data from your smartphone. It has a phone manager that allows you to transfer data between your computer and your smartphone, WhatsApp transfer, which is perhaps the most requested feature and one that allows you to seamlessly transfer data, WhatsApp data, Line, Kik, Viber, WeChat, etc. from your Android smartphone to iOS as well, and vice versa, or even between Android and between iOS devices with ease. I have personally used this as well, and it works really well. You also have screen unlock, you have system repair, phone transfer, phone backup, data eraser, virtual location, and many more features. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this feature, which is phone transfer, where you can copy all the data from one phone to the other with this particular application. So we start off by clicking the phone transfer, and here you have the source phone and the target phone, and also the list of things that you want to copy from one phone to the other. So I'll start off by connecting one phone, which is the source phone. So this source phone can be the phone that you're using currently, and the target phone is essentially what you would want to copy your stuff onto. So I start off by plugging the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, and as the pop-up says, you need to enable USB debugging for this, and they give you different sort of instructions for the same as well. There's one for Redmi and Xiaomi, so it automatically detects which phone it is, and considering this is the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, it actually knows that it is a Redmi phone. So I'm going to be doing the setup here by enabling the USB debugging, just like they mentioned it here. So we need to head over to About Phone, hit the MIUI version a few times, and this will bring up the developer settings for you. And once you have set that up, you need to head over to the developer options, and there is where you find the debugging tool. So once that is done, you head down into additional settings in the settings menu, go down, and you need to enable USB debugging. It'll ask you again for a prompt, you just say OK, and once that is done, you can close this tab, and you can see that it's initializing Redmi Note 9 Pro Max here. It'll take some time because it's actually trying to gather what sort of info is there on your phone, and it'll ask you for permission on the phone itself, so you just need to accept it. Now it says install via USB, so you need to do this as well. So that's an option that is 2 steps below the debugging option, so you just need to enable it, and you have to sign in to your Mi account. So now once you have enabled the install via USB, you have to click install and give it permission to use the same. Then you can just close this tab here, and it'll begin processing further, and this will also ask further permissions on what the connector, or basically Dr. Phone, can use in order to transfer. So you need to give all the updates, and once you give all the permissions to Dr. Phone to read your phone, it'll basically create a list of everything that you have on your particular smartphone. So over here you can see that there's contacts, there's text messages, call logs, calendar, there's apps, photos. All these things are what's there on this particular phone, which is the Note 9 Pro Max. So I'll connect my target phone now, and similarly I need to enable USB debugging on this as well. So I'll just do that by heading into the About Phone. And now you can see that Asus ROG Phone 2 is being connected. And this is also connected. Now you can see that all these options that were previously populated with the number is now clickable. So I can basically choose what I want to copy to this, and in my particular case this is the phone that I was using, so I want to copy every single thing that I have onto this phone, including the contacts, the text messages, the call logs, calendar, apps, photos, everything basically. So there are other things which you can copy in case you have it. For example, bookmarks, voice memos, music and videos. I don't have that currently, but if you have any of those, if you have the reminders, alarm, or Safari history in case you have an iOS device, all these will be copied and more. So this is what I have, and there's additionally an option called clear data before copy. In my particular case, this is a brand new smartphone, so there's no data on the smartphone yet, so I don't need to click this. And if you actually want to delete everything that is there on your smartphone, make sure that you click this before doing it, or also make sure that you don't accidentally click this in case you want whatever data is there on your target device to remain, so that you don't accidentally end up deleting it. So make sure that this is unchecked if you don't want to delete the data that's there on the target device. Now you click start transfer, and you just need to grant permission on the phone. There are a few pop-ups that come on the phone, and this is just telling you to click yes when that comes, so you can just minimize this. I'll just speed this up a bit so that you guys don't have to wait for the entire duration. By the time that this is done, or towards the end, I will resume the regular speed. So as you can see, it's copying all the contacts quickly. I think I have around 1500 odd contacts. So it's already copied all the text messages and stuff. The call logs have been copied, the calendar has been copied, now the photos are being copied. And the apps as well. The apps are also being copied. So what's beneficial by using this method is that instead of having to download all the applications from your phone, so even if you actually input a brand new device with your Google account and sync it over the cloud, it actually downloads all these applications from the Play Store one by one, and that results in a lot of data being consumed over your internet connection. But in this case, it's actually just copying the files or the applications from the source device to the target device, and that saves a lot of data, especially if you're someone who uses hotspots or if you have a low internet plan. So even if you don't have internet connection, this works really well that way, and is one of the major benefits of using a phone transfer from dock to phone. So transfer is now complete. I actually cancelled it at the end just to show you guys what it would look like in case something has been cancelled, or in case you actually fail to transfer one particular thing. So Ghana here, it actually failed because I said no need to install this when a pop-up was given on the ROG Phone 2. So if that happens, you will get a fail message here. And if you actually cancel something before it completes the transfer, it'll also show as cancelled over here. So now what happens is, in the future, if you want to actually get these cancelled items and the failed items onto the phone, you can actually go ahead and select just those items and click those that you want to reinstall or copy back onto the target device. But the rest of it, if you look at it, all have been successful, because I have not interfered any of the things. All the images, contacts, everything has been transferred perfectly fine. And like I said, none of this needed an internet connection as well. So that was a look at the phone transfer tool from Dr. Phone. They have various other things also that you can take a look at. They have data recovery, as I mentioned earlier. And I actually tried the WhatsApp transfer on my own earlier, which really helped me to transfer data from Android device to an iOS device when I was using the 11 Pro Max and back to my Pixel 4 XL, which is why I decided to make this video on the phone transfer as well. If you have any questions, do let us know in the comment section below. And this is one software that I really recommend if you particularly want to transfer data seamlessly from one phone to another. Thanks for watching. See you again in the next one.